Hi students, this is James Austin. I'm your professor for the teaching of writing, history, and current approaches. Welcome. Because it's an online class, every once in a while I'll post a video like this just so you can attach a face to the name and to the emails, and as a way to keep in touch with you and to provide updates for what's happening in the class and places that maybe I'd like to see us move in. Hopefully all of you received the email that I sent on Friday. If you have not yet checked your email, please do so. Check to make sure that you received that and let me know if you didn't. That's very important. It says a lot about what my general expectations are for the class and how I'll operate. Typically, in a typical week, and that'll begin this Friday, what I plan to do is contact you either by email or video like this, and it should be delivered into your FHSU email accounts with a preview of the next week's readings and some information about what you might want to look for in those readings that would be valuable. That said, there's a lot to see in these readings, not just what I tell you to look for. So anything that you see in the readings that you want to discuss in the discussion forums is legitimate. But I might give you some pointers. I'm going to start doing that Friday. But for week one, I'm doing it today, Sunday, January the 16th. So if you have not yet had an opportunity to read the syllabus, please do so. I'm looking through it now. It gives you course description, a summary of what the major assignments will be, my belief in discussion posting being really crucial for online class, and what the expectations will be. I talk about contributing to a meaningful discussion being a minimum of two discussions or two discussion forum posts per week. And then the following standards: your critical reactions to the readings of that given week, as well as any connections that you see with earlier readings. It's really important that I can see evidence that you've read and thought about and digested what we're talking about. Responding to what other people are saying, the other students who are in the class, what they're saying, what they believe in, what claims they're making, what observations they're making. What else? And your own experiences as a student and a teacher of writing. Some of you I know are writing teachers or language arts teachers. Some of you are undergrads who might be thinking about a teaching career. I want that experience that you've had to be part of the conversation. And I talk a little bit on the syllabus about when the discussion forums will be open. My hope is that you'll structure the week by taking care of the readings that I've given you early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, getting involved in that discussion. There will be discussions every week. I'm going to be monitoring those discussions. I'm going to be a part of them. And I expect you to be active and participate, because I think, especially in an online class, that's going to be a real engine for learning. So for this week, January 1, we've got kind of two sections. First is a couple of opening readings about beliefs about writing and literacy. And that would be Teller, Are We Teaching Composition All Wrong? And Hesse, We Know What Works in Teaching Composition, which is a direct response to the Teller piece. And they're short. You should read them because it frames, I think, a lot of the beliefs and misconceptions about student writing, the quote-unquote literacy crisis, misconceptions about pedagogy, and Hesse's attempt to make claims about what we think works well. And you should not take those claims passively. You should feel free to investigate them, doubt them, ask questions about them. That's good. One of the things that those readings also do is it lets us know, especially Hesse, gives us a little bit of historical context and lets us know that claims about student writing and poor student writing have been around forever. So whatever you're hearing or whatever you've thought or felt about student writing, it's likely these same concerns are being voiced in the 19th century. And that leads us to the second section for the week, a brief history of writing instruction, which will go on for 2 weeks. Halloran and Russell will talk about the 19th century in American universities and the move from rhetoric to composition, how the teaching of writing came about, and what it meant about changing demographics and the changing mission of the university. I think that's important because it gives context to what we're going to be doing. And you'll also hear voiced many of the claims and assumptions about student writing ability, student cognitive ability, class, all of the same kinds of, I think, arguments you hear today. So please read all four of those prior to Wednesday's discussion. That opens at 12:01 a.m. Wednesday and closes at 11:59 p.m. Friday. The Halloran and Russell pieces will be found in the readings folder on Blackboard. If you open the readings folder, you'll see a subfolder for each week. Now, I've loaded the first 2 weeks worth of readings, maybe 3. I don't want you to get too far ahead, so I'm going to parcel them out a little bit at a time because I want to try to keep you all in the same basic place. But you will find Halloran and Russell there, so please do have a look at those if you haven't already. And as always, please let me know if you have questions or concerns. I'm going to be checking in on the discussion on Wednesday morning for sure, and seeing how things are going. And please feel free to contact me. You can write me email anytime. I tend to get back to students quickly always, but especially in an online class. I'm really looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun putting these readings together and seeing how they might fit. and I think they can be really useful ways to think better about what we think will make for good writing instruction. Okay, I've been talking for almost 7 minutes now, which is the longest that I like to talk. So I'm going to stop now. But I'm looking forward to it, and please let me know if you have questions or concerns. Thanks.